everybody.
Hey everybody on Hookah Domain. This is Silencer. Right over there is Cryptus Mac, also known as Tony. Today we will be doing another Shisha review for you real fast. Today we picked up some StarBuzz Tangerine Dreams in a trade I did with Rob87 from Hookah Domain. He's a fucker, don't trust him. No, I'm kidding. Rob's a good guy. He's a good guy. We were looking forward to it. I heard a lot of good things about it. Saw Rob's earlier review. Wanted to try it for myself. The setup is a little different, you might have noticed. It's Two-Face, my Maya QT. This is also an interesting way to segue into why I call him Two-Face in the first place. We managed to find a way with this Maya QT to unscrew the stem at one point and fit the ice chamber you see here from Mr. Wonderful, my bigger hookah, onto it. So basically I added another, 4 inches to the length of the hookah and gave it an ice catcher, and it's still a Maya QT, which is pretty friggin' awesome.
And able to use the big bowl.
Exactly, which is a very nice feature, I might add. To that end, we will also be doing using the Vortex bowl on top here for the StarBuzz, 2 Coconut coals on top, and just regular ice water in the base. Default hoses, as you can see, just because Namor hoses on a Maya QC kind of seem like overkill. Anyway, on to the Shisha. Here's a little can it came in. The one that was sent over to us was a little 100-gram, I guess you could call it a sampler jar, because StarBuzz doesn't do any sizes smaller than this. They just started doing 100-gram a little while ago. The cut, consistent with your StarBuzz's. Yeah, very, very finely shredded. It's been double bagged here, as you can see. Still only have a little bit left. Very wet, very juicy. Bit of a natural cut on this one, I noticed. It seemed to be a little more leafy, I guess, for comparison to some of the other StarBuzzes I've had. So it was a little bit of a different slice to it. I kind of thought that was interesting. But as you can see, there's our container right there. Smell coming off the side of it. Definitely a nice, strong smell of tangerines, Tony. You know, you're supposed to stop doing that whenever I actually pay attention to you, as opposed to seeing the reflection in the camera. Just making sure. Anyway, nice tangerine scent to it. My first concern was that being able to differentiate between the two, that it smells a little bit like peach, like just a little bit of peach in there. But, you know, like I said, maybe it's smoked a little different, but, you know, maybe I was just thinking tangerines. I had a very specific smell in mind, and this one was a little bit different than that. Maybe I'm picking it up different. But, definitely a very strong tangerine smell, with maybe just a twist of peach in there. Very citrusy. You definitely pick it up on the nostrils outside of the box. But all in all, it did smell very, very unusual, and that in and of itself is enough reason to throw it in one of these. As for how it smokes,
flavor on it is pretty good. It tastes like tangerines with a little hint of something. Peaches may be it, but I don't know. It's a hint of something.
His clouds are consistent with StarBuzz. You can get some nice ones out of there just by managing it properly. Me and Tony have been going at this one for a little while. It's burning pretty well. As far as the taste of it goes, very nice. Very, very pungent on the exhale. Going out your nose, which is the way you get a lot of your flavor essence, or at least the way to judge it sometimes. Very sharp tangerine taste. That peach I was telling you about just kind of fades to nothing. So it definitely has a nice citrus bite to it, but it's not acidic. It's not like it's not like you have that sharpness you get with a lot of tangerine products and such. So a very smooth smoke. I like it, but I don't know. It tastes like other citrus and tangerine blends that I've had before. I mean, very good flavor. I'm not saying anything bad against it. I think it burns really well. I think it makes nice clouds, but it tastes almost standardized. As if, this is what tangerine smells like, no matter whether you get it from StarBuzz or Alfacher or, Hookah Hookah or whoever the heck you get your stuff from. If you get Tangerine, it pretty much smells, and is consistent with that. This may not necessarily be a bad thing, but I do think that I've come to expect unique interpretations of flavors from StarBuzz. So, I'm expecting something a little more interesting to it, like something like a mint back or something a little bit tweaked to it. But it just tastes very much like a straight up tangerine that you would just buy at a grocery store and eat, which, while not necessarily a bad thing, and maybe the reason you're buying it in the first place, I was just expecting something a little more extraordinary, I guess. So if I had to pick a number for it, I personally am going to go with about a 7.5, because it is definitely above grade, and it is definitely a very good flavor, and it produces nice sized clouds. No buzz to speak of with this stuff, but I didn't see anything spectacular about it. So we're gonna go with a 7.5. Anyway, Tony, what do you got?
7.5. Flavor's good. It has a nice ambiance to it. But yeah, other than that, that's about it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'd say pick it up sometime as part of as part of an order for some StarBuzz. But I don't know. Unless you're really, really down with tangerines, this is one you get in a 100-gram jar, not one you get in a 250.
Yeah, try it out. See if you like it.
Exactly. But anyway, I'm Silencer. That guy next to me is Cryptic Mac, also known as Tony.
Jeff.
We'll catch you guys on the flip side. Stay tuned for some more reviews. Take it easy.